So, news time! Right. PTR servers have went down for retail and they've been updated to 10.0. This essentially means that the pre-patch is going to hit the retail PTR. Now, this is fairly big news because way more people can access retail PTR, as in you can literally give yourself access to it in the Battle.net account settings, and this will allow many people, and indeed many add-on developers, to log in, to try out their characters with the talent revamp, thus giving Blizzard even more feedback and giving even more add-on developers time to update their add-ons. Also, this is a key stage in the development of this expansion, per some of the leaks. This was going to, the pre-patch is going to come out October 25th. Now, who knows if that leak is true, but a 3-4 week long pre-patch certainly does make sense, would be sticking with convention. What we expect in that is some sort of world event that'll get us a currency that we can use to buy eye level 252 catch-up gear for our characters, and also the Uldaman Legacy of Tier Dungeon. And funny enough here, Samaya, who is incredible at just finding interesting things on the various PTRs and things like that. I haven't seen this tweet before, but this is pretty cool. A new heirloom trinket, maybe from the pre-patch. It's called the Unstable Elemental Confluence.
Definitely pre-patch.
On use effect, your spells and abilities have a chance to usher in primal magics, causing damage to enemies and buffing allies. So, perhaps that is going to exist as a sort of evergreen reward that people will really want to get.
Yeah, I mean, you can literally see their world event, Primal Storms, gather and combine the dim, primeval fire, water, storm, earth.
Ah, okay. So the thought is that the world event is basically like 4 primal invasions, each one aspected to one of the elements. So there's a way where, honestly, that could be pretty sweet. So, I guess thumbs up there. Now then, it is the Trial of Style. So if you want to do your Trial of Style stuff, you can do that right now. And of course, do have a little bit of a thought about how I think it's a rare spawn during the Trial of Style, but there is an ethereal who appears in the trial and teases lore. We don't know where that lore goes, but it's kind of interesting.
Also, transmogging's free while Trial Styles up, so save all your gold.
Very nice. There you
Save
go.
thousands.
You're not going to have to token for your transmog.
Yeah.
Nefarian's response to Evokers. This is just a neat little thing where they update Nefarian with a response to any new classes. And he says, Evokers, nothing more than pitiful whelps. No wonder my father abandoned your experiment. In addition to this, you will get the Pitiful Whelp debuff as an Evoker during the boss, and you'll actually get transformed into a Whelp. And there are like little whelpling like animations for their attacks and stuff. So, a little bit of attention to detail. Nice and cute.
Which made me do a big think, which is, why, Blizzard? Why? That's the wrong button. Hello,
Tom Chilton's back.
Blizzard, could you please give us old raids? Because it'd be a shame for people not to see that Evoker thing without actually doing. Give us the old raid. Let us go do the raid. Fated. No, don't call Fated. Call it something else. Time warp. No, whatever. Let us do old raids. All the old raids. Thanks. Fucking 10 out of 10 English there. That was the elocution levels are off the charts. Jesus. Yes, Tom Chilton's back, yes.
Yeah, we have Building Azeroth Death Knights with Chris Serhood and Tom Chilton.
He was allowed out of the dungeon for a second.
So, yeah, Tom Chilton, Wrath of the Lich King game director and principal game designer. Yeah, there you go. The lads are looking pretty fucking well, gotta say. Yeah. So they have a little video out talking about Death Knights. These are always cool to see, so you can go check that out. And also, we wanted to point out what Tomcat has done. This is awesome. These are fan-made Paladin and Mecha Strider mount revamps. And, I mean, just look at that.
Yeah.
Isn't that absolutely just gorgeous? It's always incredible to see what the community comes up with, and certainly, I mean, hey, Blizz, if you were to ever do a, return to, Azeroth 11.0 world revamp, something like that, it would be pretty neat to do a, new version of all the classic mounts. I think a lot of people would find that to be pretty cool.
Yeah, for sure.
So there you go. And what's really cool, too, is you can take a look at some of the process that, the process that went into making this. Some really, really lovely previews, incredible work. So, yeah, this is just awesome stuff. That's the one thing that's always just amazing and impressive about the WoW community. The tools people have built, the projects people embark on, the machinists people make. This is kind of like a good old tradition that gave us our extra game enjoyment, right? Going to Warcraft movies when you were younger, that kind of thing. It's kind of good to know that, that flag is still being flown by people.
Yep.
So,